When you think of opening day of baseball, you probably don't think of prom, but the Dash are turning two big events into one. I'm thinking it may be the first time in history that a prom and a minor league game have happened in the same time in the same facility. Well, the Dash were originally set to hit the road this weekend to face the Rome Emperors in Georgia, but Rome had an issue with their stadium, and the games all had to be moved to Truist Stadium instead. It's going to be an eventful night and a season for the Dash. So we're talking to Brian DeAngelis, the president and general manager of the Winston-Salem Dash. Of course, first pitch tonight at 6:30. You got a lot going on.
We do. 48 hours notice. We already had several events planned. We got the call from MLB and said, can you do us a solid? And here we are. That's what minor league baseball is. You just adapt, advance, survive, and that's what we're trying to do tonight.
All right, so you actually have two proms going on while the game's going on?
Yeah, so we had to work around this very busy event schedule we had because obviously we didn't plan to be here. But tonight, the Davie Early College is going to have their prom upstairs in the club level while the game is going on. So we have a 6:30 p.m. game. Their prom starts at 7 o'clock. And so we said, well, hey, if we got to host it, let's make some lemonade out of these lemons we got. And we'll just make it a prom-themed night across the board. So prom wasn't built in a day as we're playing Rome, the Rome Emperors. We're just coming up with all the taglines. And apparently all roads are leading to Winston-Salem for minor league baseball here today. So we're excited. The kids are excited. We're going to make the best of it.
I love that you're like really taking it all in. And there's like all these like things. So like what, $2 hot dogs and beers and things of that nature?
That's right. So we just rolled it out because, again, it was short notice. So I said, what's the best thing the fans want? $10 tickets, $2 draft beers, $1 hot dogs. So, I mean, you can show up here with a $20 bill and leave pretty full.
All right, speaking of the food, because that's one of my favorite things when it comes to watching a baseball game, is also perusing all of the cool options that you have. So kind of let's go down a list of maybe some of the things that you guys are offering this year.
Yeah, so we had to bring back some of the fan favorites. The Philly cheesesteak isn't going anywhere. I get that one asked all the time. We're doing Mario's Way tenders still. We're not going to get rid of those. But the new ones, we had our event here earlier in March, and we had some immediate feedback on a few of the items. So I already know our deep fried Uncrustable is going to be a fan favorite. The walking taco was one of those that was also a fan favorite already. Deep fried Oreos was top of the list. And then probably headlining all of it is going to be what will inevitably our number 2 bestseller. We have our own beer now at the stadium. So we partner with one of our partners at Lost Worlds, and they're coming out with the 10th inning, which is kind of like a Corona with lime. It's really like a summer night like tonight. It's 84 degrees. It's got a little citrus to it, and it tastes really nice. So come on out and try them all.
And what I love, it's like family friendly because while there are like different places to drink a beer, there's also the playground. I mean, you've got something for every age group, no matter, you know, how young, how old.
That's right. We basically employ babysitters here, whether you're in the kids zone or babysitting your kids or babysitting the adults at the bar. They're right next to each other, so it makes it easy. We have the inflatables, the carousel, and of course our now world famous hype pens are out there with our chicken coop in center field. And the kids love to go out, watch them get fed, learn about the chickens, different breeds, how we take care of them, sustainability practices we have with all the leftover food that goes out to the chickens. So yeah, it's a great time for everybody, any age out here.
All right, you've got a different kind of entertainment coming for the Dash this year. It's the running of the Chili's. So what is that?
Yeah, we released that for the spring training game, so only a few people have seen it so far. But every game this year, our new mascots that we introduced about a month ago, we're going to be doing a mascot race on field. So right now, Chili Pepper is 1-0. They all have their own theme songs, personalities, catchphrases, ways they run. It's a lot of fun for the fans, especially the kids. But Nana Pepper in the office is one of the fan favorites. She's an older lady, but she's got some wheels on her. I've seen her in tryouts and practice a few times. She's pretty exciting to watch.
All right, so you guys are getting that early start. You weren't supposed to start until like next week. And then there was that fire a week or so ago. Tell me what is happening there at the stadium. Is everything okay? Did you need to like push anything off to the side to get it ready?
Yeah, so that fire caught us by surprise. It was 5 in the morning on a Thursday. And, you know, by the time really the fire was of anything, you know, visibly, the fire department had already put everything out. And so all we were doing at that point was just taking care of some of the smoke and the water. And like I mentioned, that was on a Thursday morning. We already had an event in the club level on that Saturday. So in 48 hours, we turned that around and had all our events as scheduled. No impact to the games whatsoever, just like we got the call 48 hours ago, and we're hosting a game right now today. So we have a great staff, a lot of great people involved in the city of Winston-Salem, the fire department, that could really turn it around quickly enough for us to operate.